Alright. Hey, it's Let's Shashingo. It's a daily Japanese video where I try to learn Japanese in maybe the weirdest way possible. No, definitely not the weirdest way possible. I mean, watching, like TV shows of a dubious nature would probably be the weirdest way, and probably not a good judge of the language, honestly. Let's go sit here with our friend. This is Archibald. He's a cat. We're just going to sit here with Archibald. We're going to take a couple of quizzes to test our knowledge inside of Japanese and also maybe learn something. We do have a decent amount on the Anki deck to go over after this. Obviously, that's its own video. But I did add in some more N5 kanji-like setups where it's like actual words with pronunciations, and also a few N4 kanji in there as well. I looked up what the lizard means again for a second time, and this time I remember that it's like road, walk, advance. So when you see the lizard, it might not imply meaning, but typically it's associated with roads. So I believe I added the kanji for road in there. All right, we have okane. So we have okane mochi, which uses the mo from motsu to hold. So okane mochi. We have kane, which that is the kanji for gold / money, riches. So okane mochi is to hold riches, right? Like those two kanji together kind of make me think that. That's exactly what it means. That means to be rich, right? We have harau up here, which is to pay. And we have binpo, which I have to bring this up every time we come up against binpo, because I was listening to some sort of vocab thing. And this is how hard this struck me. Every single word was read by a very monotone voiced Asian lady. And so it'd just be like, watashi, I, watashi, I. And then they finally get to binpo. And for whatever reason, she pronounces it binpo! Binpo! Poor! Wakane. Money. And it's like, this is the only word they did that for. I don't know why. It's the only one they did it for. But binpo, like I said, means poor. Let's go ahead and get poor, rich, and to pay on there. Harau. Let's see, that ends in u. So that's a go down verb right there. A gosh dang verb, a go dang verb. No, a go down verb with u means that we switch it to i. And then mas, so harai. Yeah, haraimasu on there. So if we wanted to put that, how does u go into te? Oh no. I don't remember how u goes into te. Well, let's do short negative, and then I need to just like burn the te forms into my head. Some of them are easy to remember, some of them not so much, but oh well. So if we want to put it into the short negative form, we got to go up to the a, right? So I, or the I is conjugating it like standard conjugation with no like added meaning just yet. That's just polite conjugation of the dictionary form of it, right? Harau means to pay. Haraimasu means to pay. So our will pay. It's technically also future tense, but we want to put it into the negative form. We can do haraimasen. Take that polite conjugation and conjugate it further. Haraimashou. Let's pay. We're done eating. Let's pay. Haraimashou. But you can also do the short negative, where you take the u sound, put it into its a sound, with one exception, and that is base u. So mu becomes ma, nu becomes na, gu becomes ga, but u does not become a, it becomes wa. So Haruanai. Haruanai would be the short form negative of that. So, there you go. That's pretty cool. Pretty good, pretty good. Game Center. Arcade. Game Center. We have, let's go from the bottom up. Urusai. Down here, Urusai. Then we have Tanoshi. Yep, for sure. And Asobu. So all of these make perfect sense. Now we have our lizard friend here. Our lizard friend means road, walk, or advance. So I wonder if the advance is like proceed with an action type verbs. Because the word that it is associated right here is showing an action that advances things. So sure, this word, asobu, means to play. Asobimasu. So let's see. Bu, I believe, becomes ite. I really do need to get that back in my brain, huh? The te form. That's what I need to do. That'll be my homework for the next video. Is just to get that in my head. Because if once you put it into base te, you can add iru on it to mean you are doing the thing. I can't remember how bu goes into base te. Because I'm bad at remembering stuff, which is why I have to practice daily. Anyways, let's just keep going on. Asobu. So to play, it's fun, but it is kind of loud inside of there. And at least the last time I was in an arcade in Japan, it was also quite smoky in there, which was a lot. But I do have a fun story of watching an old man just walk up, chain smoking, walks up to some sort of game where you do like some rhythm game. And it was using a motion controller, either via a laser curtain or something. And he takes off his jacket, puts it down, takes a cigarette, lays it on the controller thing, takes out his pointo cardo, and sticks it in. And the song comes up, and all of a sudden it's like he's a whole new man. He's just like, just dancing, just over, doing the thing. He's like, just following it. And it's just like perfect. Like his feet are moving, everything. Like what the hell is going on? As he just completely changed in front of me. He finished up the song, grabbed his cigarette, took a drag, put it down, put his jacket back on, grabbed his cigarette, and walked away. He played it one time, and that was it. So I don't know. All right. Here we have Fusen. So this is balloons. We have waru. Sure, definitely. Fukuramasu. So that is fukuramasimasu. Right, because we looked up this the other day when we got this. And this is not them accidentally putting a conjugated verb in here. It is, in fact, further conjugated because it has not been conjugated at all. Fukuramasimasu. And it just trips me up every time seeing mas and it not being the actual end of it. And then pan, right here.
Pan. Fukuramasu.
Fukuramashimasu. Fukuramashimashou. So waru is also a godan verb, not an eru verb, which are ichidan verbs. So it still is going to rimas on there, warimasu, and this is to break, right? To break, and this is to like inflate, and this is to pop, and this is just pop. Let's see, pop, to inflate, to break. Hey, I feel all right about that actually. For whatever reason, this word hasn't come up much, so we're not really seeing these all that often. Fukuramashimasu. Okay. Hey, Taiyo. We got the sun, Taiyo. All right. Akarui, definitely, definitely. Tayo wa akarui da yo. Hi, hi, hi. We have atsui. Hi, hi. Totemo atsui na. For sure, for sure. And then we have nichu. Nichu, which is a combination of two kanji that we've seen a lot. The kanji for sun and the kanji for middle. So this is daytime. This is the middle of the time of sun. It's the middle of the day, but it's just daytime. Atsui is, of course, hot. You should remember that. And akurui is just bright. So let's get those matched up. Okay. Nichu. Nichu. We have the little tsu in there, which if you don't remember means that you kind of hit the syllable after it hard and like with a hard stop and go. So matte, nichu, stuff like that. All right. Oh my God, it's the dog. Oh my God, inu, dog. Fua fua. Hi hi hi. Ha. Zenpo inu. Yeah. Takusan inu wa fua fua. Kawaii ne, kawaii ne. Kao. To own said dog. To own a dog. Yep. And then we have nareru. Now this is eru, so I'm assuming this is going to be narimasu on there. And in fact, I remember looking it up, so I think that's true. And this is the thing you do to a dog. You pet the dog. You pet the dang dog. And it's not a good game if you can't pet the dog. We've already fully cemented that. It is a true statement. There's a truth about the world for sure. So yes, this is to pet the dog. So to say you want to pet that dog. So someone has a dog, and it's like, "Aw, ano wanchan kawaii ne." Say, "Aw, that dog." Although the dog's probably close to them. Hopefully the dog's close to them. Probably say, "Sono wanchan kawaii ne," and then like if you want to ask if you can pet the dog, that might be you could say naritai, naritai. Take the ru, drop it at tai. But what's the conditional? Isn't the conditional no, it's not the O form. The O form is like let's do it. So the conditional would be what's the conditional for ichidan verbs? Never mind. I'm thinking of godan verbs. I don't remember for ichidan verbs. So that means you have to do atta? No, that's past tense. That's past tense to put in that. Well, never mind. Forget me. I have more stuff I need to look up. Pet stroke, to own a pet, and fruffy. Okay. Well, dang, y'all. Now I feel bamboozled by my own brain. Shingoki here. Shingoki is just a traffic light, and we see that beautiful blue light shining right there. That still gets me every time. That it's considered blue for whatever reason. I guess that's because blue and green used to be considered the same color, same as red and orange used to be considered the same color. But now we've like gone so far off the deep end. Everything has its own color. That's teal, that's aquamarine, that's seafoam, and I go, shut up. No, they all look the same to me. Anyways, here we have Matsu, Iku, and Jutai. Shingoki should not be causing jutai. Bad drivers and bad transit systems will cause jutai. That is for sure. Jutai is traffic congestion. And anytime there's a word that has ju in it, my mimetic is always involves just an old Jewish man. So it's like the traffic was so bad, the Jew had time to tie his shoes. Jutai. Like I said, the mimetic doesn't have to be good. It just has to be rememberable. And that works. So I now can remember jutai as traffic congestion. We have iku up here. Iku, to go. And matsu, to wait. So you go, you wait at the shingoki. So let's go ahead and get those matched up real quick. Just like address is Jusho, and my mimetic for it was always the Jew showed me his house, and it was really nice. You know, it's like, what? If it works, right? Cho, a butterfly. We have a little butterfly right here. Aw, that butterfly is definitely kawaii. I think butterflies are cute. Some folks just don't like any insect, and you know what? That's fair, I guess. They do have more legs than you expect on a creature. 4 is about the max that I generally want to see on something. Karafuru, yeah, most butterflies are colorful. Sadly, a lot of them are dying out around here. Have not seen too many in the past few summers. I think I've seen 1 butterfly this year. Yes, 1 butterfly. Also, I haven't seen that many moths either, so, you know. Tobu, to fly. Tobu. And if you're ever looking at the kanji and you're like, what the heck? Kanji bu. I look at the 2 little, like kus on there. They're not actually kus, but because they don't connect. It looks like that and that down there. I'm like, they look like little wings and they're flying away, right? It makes sense. Okay, so let's get kalorfulu, to fly and cute on there. Wonderful. Okay, ice cream. Okay, tsumitai. Definitely. Ice cream wa tsumitai da yo. Tokeru. I mean, eventually. Well, hopefully you don't let it get to that, right? So, tokeru is to melt. Tokeru. And so, ice cream o tokemasu. Yes. Okay. And amai. Most ice cream, I would say. Yes. So, takusan ice cream wa amai desu. Definitely. A lot of ice cream is sweet. There is savory ice creams out there. Not my jam for the most part. You know, I actually do want to get. If I'm getting ice cream, I do want it to be sweet. You know. All right, chizu, map. We have chizu, a map. You can use a map to. Sagasu for sure. Sagashimasu. There was a poster in this game for a kitty that they were looking for, and it said Neko o sagashiteru. And I was like, what's the cat looking for? And it didn't occur to me that they are looking for the cat. And I was like, why is the cat looking for something? No, it's not Neko wa something sagashiteru, but we could do that, you know. Neko wa sakana o sagashiteru. The cat is looking for fish, you know. Miru is to see. Now this is to look for, to search, to, like that. This is to look, to see. Like, I look, I see. You know? And then, of course, iku, because chizu tell you where to iku. So, let's go ahead and get to go, to see, and to look for on there. That'd be a fun sentence to put into the sentence list. Neko wa sakana o sagashiteru. You know, that's a fun one. Iwa. You can use the. I use iwa to actually remember niwa, because for whatever reason, niwa and jozen, nature and garden, I get mixed up. But there are rock gardens out there, so iwa niwa helped my brain stack that into the right position there. All right, so. Katai. Katai. So katai and soft are the ones that furashi, something like that. Fuarashi is soft and katai is hard. I try to remember adjectives in pairs, and katai is one that I haven't used a lot. So hard, I typically don't describe things as hard all that often. Don't say anything. Oki, up here though, however, is big, and the opposite of big is chisai. So chisai, oki, big, small. A couple ways of saying small, of course. I'm just using chisai here. Omoi is heavy, and I can't remember lightweight. Dang it. Well, never mind. Either way, we got the ones on here for sure. Big, large, and hard. It's heavy, big, and hard. That rock. Okay. Reizoku. Reizoko. Sorry. Reizoko. Refrigerator. Okay. As far as refrigerators go for words, I don't see the symbol for electricity in there. So this must be a holdover from something else, or it just didn't make sense to use it for sound reasons. Huh. Alright. Yasu. Yasu. That's what refrigerators do. Reizoko de ice. Well, no. Ice cream would go into the freezer, which is a different word. So let's say niku. Let's say niku. Reizoko de niku o hayashimasu. The refrigerator cooled off the meat. Niku being meat, and hayasu being to cool off. But in order to cool it off, reizoko no doa o akete kudasai. The refrigerator's door. Can you open that? Akete kudasai? Yes. Yes. So akeru is to open, not on this list right here. And then once the door's open, niku o ireru. Ireru. So that's eru, so iremasu. Niku o iremasu. So then you can naka ni niku o iremasu and put the meat inside the fridge. Once you are done with that, of course, you have to close the door with shimeru. But eventually you have to take the meat out, and that's exactly... They don't have it. They don't have dasu on here. Okay, why is dasu not on? Normally dasu's on here with ireru. Well, dasu means to pull out. But I guess it makes sense to have sumetai on here instead, because the inside of a refrigerator, reizoko no naka wa sumetai da yo. The inside of a refrigerator is rather chilly. This is cold, as in cold to the touch. We have to put in and to cool down. Kawa, we have river here. What do you do in a river? Well, I don't do much in a river. I honestly don't. I have not been in a river in a long time, now I think about it. Last time I went tubing. Do y'all have tubing where you're at as a pastime? Getting a big old inflatable thing or something of that nature, just going with the current. Put on sunscreen and maybe drink a little bit. Maybe. Here we have oyogu, which is to swim. So oyogimasu. Then we have a thing that the kids like to do inside of it. And sometimes you'll see a fish do this. Picha picha. Can you take onomatopoeias and turn them into verbs by adding suru? Like picha picha suru. Like to splash. I don't know. I need to look that up. Anyways, nagareru. Nagareru is to flow. And that kanji on the end there, if I recall, is the kanji used in sink as well. And I finally learned something new. I learned a new radical. Both of these words on the top and bottom there have the radical. It is those 3 dots. Anytime you see those 3 dots, it means water. Something to do with water. So obviously, in this case, we kind of have the kanji for water with water and then another dot up top. So a lot of water symbols going on there. But the symbol for sea, it's the same symbol as each or every that you see in each day. So mainichi, or just mai for each, with 3 dots. So each water, that means sea. I didn't know that until very, very recently. Like today. It might be one of the N4 kanji that I added. Alright, let's go ahead and match these up. So to flow, splash, and to swim. Wonderful. And that's it. Went a bit long there. Probably because I was trying to make sentences for most words, which, I mean, that's good. And hopefully I get a little bit faster about it, though. Don't want to put folks off with a 25-minute video. Either way, hey, we got through it, right? Didn't we, Reginald? Or was it Archibald? Oh no, I forgot your name. This is so embarrassing. I need to get out of here. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow for the next set of daily Japanese learning videos, where I will try to learn things. If not, you know, that's perfectly fine. It doesn't really hurt that bad. But I still hope to see you again real soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.